technology. And you can follow us on Twitter at NTA News Now. And you can like us on Facebook at NTA Network News. Stay connected on our YouTube channel at www.youtube.com/NTA News Online. Watch our live.
In Magnet program, Sunday Special, where we celebrate people, events, and culture. Oh yes, it is the last Sunday of the year 2024, and it really feels awesome having come this far. We are indeed thankful. We are indeed thankful, and as we look forward to the new year with great blessings and expectations, God's willing, let's now take a dive into this week's edition of the program as we are set to bring you ear-tingling stories, and of course, eye-catching stories that are about to grace your screen. But first, let's have the news segment. I am Esther Owamaka. You're welcome. The Nigerian Navy is set to navigate uncharted waters in 2025, with 24 newly promoted rear admirals expected to be at the helm of various naval operations. Defense correspondent Najatu Tijana reports on the impact this is expected to make on Nigeria's naval capabilities.
Shipping of stripes, the age-old naval tradition of promoting a senior officer, comes with much responsibility. For the former Director Information of the Nigerian Navy and his counterparts, this means using experience to bear on key issues including maritime security and diplomacy.
We are sufficiently motivated to continue on the path of service to the nation.
The defense and naval chiefs say this also has broader consequences expected to lead to a shift in military operations in 2025.
The Nigerian Navy and the armed forces will continue to rely on the leadership and expertise of individuals like you for maritime security and to safeguard our country to ensure we tackle all the security challenges, including economic challenges. We are expected to be available and ensure that your community is qualified to be zero tolerance of the Nigerian Navy to all forms of irregularities and irregularities.
When an officer is promoted, it recognizes hard work, dedication, leadership, and strategic thinking abilities of the said officer. In the case of the Nigerian Navy, the promotion of these 24 to the rank of Rear Admiral can have a huge impact on national security policies, especially regarding the way the Nigerian Navy operations are handled. A total of 146 senior officers were promoted to various ranks in the Nigerian Navy, 24 of them to the 2-star rank of Rear Admiral, and this is expected to lead to significant reorganization, making an impact on the Navy's overall structure and operations in 2025. Naja'atu Tijani, NTA News.
A passenger plane carrying 181 people from Bangkok to South Korea crashed upon arrival at Muan International Airport in South Korea on Sunday morning. A video showed the plane colliding with a barrier and bursting into flames, with only 2 survivors rescued so far and 96 confirmed dead. An interim report cited collision with birds and adverse weather conditions as likely causes of the crash, which flung passengers out of the plane and left it almost completely destroyed. Eyewitnesses said the Jeju airplane landed on its belly without wheels, skidding off the runway as smoke streamed out from the engines before crashing into a wall and exploding in flames. A response team officer at the local fire department said rescue authorities had evacuated passengers from the rear section of the jet. The fire agency said it had mobilized 32 fire engines and squads of firefighters to the scene. A total of 181 people, including 175 passengers, 2 of whom were Thai nationals and 6 crew members, were on board. In another development, an Air Canada flight was forced to make an emergency landing at Halifax Stanfield International Airport after experiencing a malfunction with its landing gear on Sunday. Air Canada Flight 2259 departing from St. John's International Airport experienced landing troubles at 9:30 AST 0130 GMT Sunday that caused skidding and an engine fire, prompting a swift response from emergency crews to ensure the safety of all on board. Away from disaster now, in the sports scene, Tanzania has been named the host country for the maiden Under-17 Women's Africa Cup of Nations by the Confederation of Africa Football, CAF. For details, let's join Suleiman Musa on Sports Update.
Let's begin with football. Some football enthusiasts and administrators have continued to praise the performance of the home-based Eagles after they booked their place in the 2025 CHAN to be co-hosted by Kenya, Tanzania, and Uganda early next year. Nigeria thrashed the Black Galaxies of Ghana by 3-1 at the Godswill Akpabio International Stadium in Uyo after playing a goalless draw in Accra, Ghana. According to Nigerians, the qualification after missing out of the 2018 CHAN is a positive development for the country's football.
You know, for the past 6 years, we have been missed out of CHAN tournament in Africa. And not only that, beating Ghana 3-1 and convincing winning. You all saw the game, and you see how the boys exhibit talent.
The expectation is just for them to start any preparation, everything was going fine, or just for them to get more exposure, using the Akwa Ibom, go other people to play, to build the team more, for the team to be more stronger.
Meanwhile, the National Sports Commission has congratulated the Super Eagles B team on their qualification for the 8th African Nations Championship CHAN, following a resounding 3-1 victory over the Black Galaxies of Ghana at the Godswill Akpabio International Stadium, Uyo. Director General of the National Sports Commission, Bukola Olopade, who witnessed the thrilling encounter, expressed his admiration for the team's outstanding performance. The 2025 CHAN tournament, which exclusively features players competing in Africa, will be co-hosted by 3 countries from February 1st to 28th. And finally, African Soccer Ruling Body, CAF, has named Tanzania as the host country for the inaugural edition of the Under-17 Women's African Cup of Nations. CAF earlier in the year stated that the inaugural Under-17 Women's AFCON will commence in 2025. The regional qualifier, which was held from October to December this year, saw the Black Maidens of Ghana winning WAFU B at the expense of Flamingos of Nigeria. CAF on Saturday announced Tanzania as the host country for the competition. With Sport Update, Suleiman Musa, NTA News.
Away from the news segment now, Sunday Special will return shortly after this timeout to join us again.
Chief, you are welcome. Oh, these people said, oh, thank God, the light is back. Oh, again, why are you still living in the past? Have you not heard of solar? Chief, forget all these fake products in the market. Don't get mad. Get Bifrost and Suntrust American solar battery and panel. It is the original Indian product in the market. Approved by Sun, Bifrost and Suntrust America. Tubular battery. They have super inverter, Suntrust and EPC controller and street light for church, offices, factory, mosque, hospital, even industries. Visit Easy Blessed Nigeria Limited, head office, Easy Blessed Plaza, F10 and 11, Alaba Arago Junction, Alaba International Market. Ring them on 08036 830-557, 08039-644-115. Bifrost and Suntrust America. Solution to steady life.
Guys, what we're basically doing today is to search for the tastiest biscuit ever on the program. Are you guys ready? To start stuff in 3, 2, 1, let's go!
Banana biscuits are with flavor, nourishment, and excitement to have a bite today.
You're welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is our Weekend Magazine program, Sunday Special, where we celebrate people, events, and culture. Moving on now. Setting goals and targets ahead of a new year has remained a tradition among people across the world. But why does an individual wait till the end of the year to set goals for a new year? Musa Toliat in this report takes a look at New Year resolution and what it takes to follow up set goals with a view to achieving them.
New Year resolution is a personal goal or promise that people make to themselves at the start of a new year. It could range from a person making a resolution to continue good practices, change an undesired trait, or otherwise improve their behavior and line of businesses at the beginning of a calendar year. According to Wikipedia, New Year resolution as a tradition is most common in the Western world, but also found in the Eastern world, and it became popular in the 19th century. It is common for people to say they hope to achieve their targets that could not be actualized in an outgoing year.
New Year resolution.
Yeah, I make New Year resolution. My New Year resolution is all the challenge all the things that I'm unable to face or I'm unable to achieve this year, probably next year. I know I've faced a lot of things that I have planned that I'm going to make it the coming year.
But to get them to share the set goals sometimes require gentle persuasion.
You know everything must be in your mind. You don't need to pour it out, but I know God will do the best. Share with us your resolution for 2024 that you've not been able to achieve.
It's like you're running my documentary now. So, what I'm thinking to achieve this year that I was unable to achieve is probably maybe getting a camera, an FX3 camera. So, that's a cinematic camera that is licensed by Netflix. So, I look forward on getting it hopefully next year. That's one of my resolutions for this year that I was unable to achieve.
Like me now, I'm a businessman, and likewise, I'm a content person. I do content. You understand? So I think I'm already preparing my content. I have a lot of content I've written down now for my new year. And about business, whatever, I already have my project and all that. I'm preparing ahead.
My target for the year, I couldn't achieve it, but at least the glory of God, I could achieve half of it. Because this year, I'll kind of renovating my shop and probably making it bigger.
Some cannot be bothered about specific New Year resolutions, but they have expectations of a new year.
I know that my hope is just I will make it. Me and my family, I will make it. I will be okay. In 2025, everything will go smoothly than 2024.
For 2025, I need more blessing, more customer, more blessing.
There are those who neither make New Year resolutions nor have expectations.
Yeah, I just believe that there's no expectation. I know.
The consensus in some quarters is that it is good to set goals for a new year, but in a bid to actualize them, caution must be applied so that one path is not followed with a view to achieving the set targets.
Okay, so what are your New Year resolutions? Do ensure that you follow them until you achieve them. In our next story, annually the people of Oshodi converge to appreciate God and the leadership of the community for successes recorded in year 2024. Our Sunday special correspondent Oluwa Bukola Akande, who was there, captures the sights and sounds of the event.
The long-anticipated Christmas season has come and gone. But that didn't stop the residents of Oshodi from converging at the Oshodi Local Government Council to celebrate and interact with one another, sharing the experiences of the year. According to them, the Yuletide season brings special feelings that resonate with giving and love. However, member representing Oshodi Isodo Constituency 1, Lagos State House of Assembly, Stephen Ogundipe, noted that the Oshodi celebration helps to unite the people from far and near, connecting them.
It also allows them to appreciate God for a blissful year.
We showcase our culture, we showcase our intellectuality and our sociality. That is brought up about market and the other side they look at community.
Yeah, this is fun fair. It shows that there is unity in Oshodi. My shout to the people of Oshodi just to remain united, to remain focused, that Oshodi will soon be great more than this. Advice of the people of Oshodi is for all of us to come as one entity, to unite together and make sure we make those to be more progressive than this.
Nothing less is expected from Lagosians, especially the people of Oshodi, as the celebration featured lots of entertainment.
Want people to be honest, for your team with your leader or with everybody, make sure you are honest.
This is a time where we should share gifts, meet with people, meet with old friends, which is what I'm doing right now, and I'm in a celebration mode. I feel good. Yeah.
The Oshodi Day celebration is an annual event with participants expressing optimism that 2025 will be better than previous years in all aspects.
Okay, beautiful outing right there and moments to cherish. Let's take a look now into the transportation sector. Transportation sector across the world is often an organized sector that guarantees free movement of persons and goods from one place to another. In Lagos, there is a traffic law in force which regulates vehicular movement across the metropolis. But there are persistent trends which creates potential danger in transportation sector. Again, Musa Toliat in this report takes a look at the activities of unmarked commercial vehicles in the transportation sector and the way forward.
Just of recent, my younger sister came home. She told me that a bus picked them they said they are going to Yaba. Unknowingly for her, they are kidnappers. The only thing that saved them, they are coming from church. They only said, these people are coming from church. Let us just leave them.
Have I ever been a victim of a bus from Oshodi going to Yanokpaja? Those guys, they just said, please, can you please surrender everything you have? You have one chance, and we lost our phones and money in that process. We were not painted in Lagos color. It was even on a garage calling Yanokpaja.
Pathetic stories such as these further stress the need for the Lagos state government to check the activities of unmarked commercial buses across the metropolis. These vehicles not only operate at various bus parks in the state, they also do so without bus conductors. There are some that operate without number plates, while clearly marked police vehicles are sometimes used as commercial buses.
Some officers, they used to use all these ordinary buses now to carry people.
The police should be advised to play strictly to the rules. Let them don't do what will bring about criminals using that means to get to the people.
We had it several times when people were being kidnapped through the use of these unregistered buses within the state. And for now, we at the Lagos State House of Assembly are going to make sure that any bus that is not registered with particular union specified by the Lagos State House of Assembly, they should not operate within the Lagos State again.
These respondents believe that the security and well-being of Lagos residents lie in the prompt action of the state government.
It's their duties to do it. So government should give restriction on the type of bus to ply in the road.
I always believe there is a will. There are always a way for government to stop them. But for whatever reason, I wouldn't know why they are not being stopped. There is no law that said this one shouldn't operate. If there is a law, they should have been arresting them.
Others say that knowing that crime rate increases in the Yuletide season calls for concerted effort by security agencies to checkmate criminal activities.
This year is already running out. They should just act fast so that some people will not be just bringing anyhow kind of vehicles and be kidnapping people.
Still talking transportation matters, pedestrian bridge is an important road infrastructure designed and located across roads to allow pedestrians cross safely without slowing down traffic. However, pedestrians have made it a habit to run across busy roads, sometimes losing lives in the process. Our correspondent examines reasons behind this risky behavior and what needs to be done to ensure compliance.
Having a close shave with death on highways every day seems to make the day for some die-hard pedestrians in Lagos who defy all regulations and enforcement strategies to make them utilize footbridges.
When you're crossing, you're not closing your eyes now. When you're crossing, you're very much aware. There's no need for the bridge. When the road is not easy to, it is very easy to cross.
And why are you crossing? Why are you not using the bridge?
Oh, I'm rushing to somewhere. I'm rushing down to somewhere. There's a very faster way to go to the grave, but for my own safety, I'm going through this bridge now. I can just advise some people, that's the old women, that they can't cross the road. Yeah. After I can cross the road without nothing doing me, I've been crossing it for like over months, years.
Some people, they are very stubborn. If they see that the vehicle keeps person on the ground like this, they have observed that instruction, that directive, then it's fairly speed, but it's not the best.
The shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. So why do I want to go up and down and down and down?
But the traffic law says people must use pedestrian.
Well, the law can say anything. I want to get from where I want to go to where I'm going in the fastest, shortest time.
Okay, what if there are some enforcement here?
You mean with regards to use of that? People are going to resist it.
This lady at Fadi bus stop on Ikorodu Road says using the footbridge does not apply to her as divine favor is her portion.
For me, I prefer to cross than to climb the bridge.
The bridge is good, you'll still cross?
I will still cross now. Why won't I cross? I believe in God. God is my guide, so He guide me.
Many, however, say for enforcement to be effective, the state government should sensitize the public on the use of pedestrian bridges and punish violators.
The government can do more by creating awareness. Let there be a kind of awareness and also enforcement.
By the time you do it today, you do it another 1, 2, 3 weeks. People will be used to it.
On that note, we call it up on this week's edition of Sunday Special. Thank you for your time. I am S.A. Owamaka, and here is wishing you a Happy New Year in advance.
Thank you.